The game's not over. It's going into overtime, but I have to record this now because it's 1:30. Well, it was. Now it's 1:35. And yeah. East Coast time sucks watching sports. Oh my goodness. So, game 3 so far, holy cow. The Vegas Golden Knights get absolutely dominated for the first 30 minutes. The first period, second period, like just Dallas ran the show. I do not know what happened, what the difference was between games 2 and 3. This looked like how you would expect a 1 versus 8 seed to be looking. And Dallas just did a fantastic job. And yet, they only led 1-0 going into the first intermission because Logan freaking Thompson. The expected goals at halfway through the game were like 4 or something. And no, I'm sorry, whatever this stat is, it should at least have been 10. He stopped 3 breakaway chances on the power play. The Dallas Stars had 3 breakaway chances on their penalty kill, which was more shots than we had for Vegas on the power play. That same exact time period. That was in the second period. In the first period though, he put on an absolute clinic for the first 10 minutes. His rebound control was less than ideal, but Dallas not able to solve him until about halfway through the first period when Wyatt Johnston's able to get one of those said rebounds into the back of the net, and that was just like, you knew it was coming. The outpouring of shots and high danger quality he just celebrated one of the goals. I didn't see that before. So many high danger chances for Dallas, and the only reason that this game is in overtime right now is because of this dude Logan Thompson, which is why I normally wear the jersey that we wore in the game, because that's just something that I wanted to do. I had to make an exception today because Logan Thompson, the best game he's ever played in his life, and it's not over yet, so like, LT makes the initial save on Robertson, but then Wyatt Johnston gets on the board, 1-0 Dallas, and then in the second period, Dodonov makes a backwards pass when he was on the breakaway. He was getting crowded a little bit, but I still think he probably should have shot there, and yet I'm completely wrong because they end up with the goal anyway, and who knows if Dodonov, I almost said Daddy, was going to score. He passes it back to Sagan, who passes it over to Heiskanen. Heiskanen buries it past Thompson on a beautiful tic-tac-toe goal from Dallas to make it 2-0. And at this point, Vegas just has stunk so hard. We were getting outshot 30-10 at halfway through the game. And yet, here we are. We're going into overtime. It's not because of anything that happened in the third. The refs have just been awful on both sides. I think they should have and then should not have called, things for both teams so far in the series. It's been truly bad. I'm not trying to blame the refs for anything. I'm just saying that, like, I feel like I could officiate. We go to 4-on-4 hockey, and McNabb does a little bit of a spin move on the blue line right off of the face-off to be able to keep possession of the puck, and then is like, I have time and space. Why not? I just wire this. And it's Brayden McNabb. He's a D-man. He's only scored 4 goals in the regular season, 4 career playoff goals. So, dude freaking wired it top shelf past Otter's blocker. Like, what? He's the second Golden Knight to score more than 1 goal, a multiple goal. Phenomenal shot. And then we're going to the penalty kill because of course we are. Dallas goes on the power play. Thompson makes a magnificent save and it goes out, and it's Eichel, a shorthanded breakaway 2-on-1, and he skates in, thinks about Pat, doesn't, wires it, same spot, blocker side on Otter, and it goes in, tie game, 2-2, when Dallas should have been winning by like 10 at this point. And I don't think that that's an over-exaggeration. It's been a while since that first playoff series against LA, and in general, the inaugural season, when Marc-Andre Fleury put on vintage goalie performances to be able to will us into that finals. This is by far the best overall goalie performance since at least then, probably in all Vegas Golden Knights history. Aiden Hill had the save last year, and there have been phenomenal saves in the playoffs for the Golden Knights in their history. The Robin Leonard glove save, but the best goalie performance of the year, and we still are tied to, it's not a shutout, just unbelievable stuff from Logan Thompson. So now we're gonna go into overtime. In the first overtime, I really hope this is only one overtime. And so hopefully I get to turn this on, and this is going to be a happy second part of it. I'm also gonna record my live reaction to overtime, so that should be fun. Oh, geez. Come on. Oh, geez. Guys, come on. Get the puck out. Oh, last thing I want is Otter getting comfortable. Gotta send stuff blocker side, even though he kind of snow coned that one. Oh my goodness. Why didn't Duchesne stay on for that? Like, I know he hustled the forecheck, but like, oh my god. This is the longest of the 6 playoff overtime games between Vegas and Dallas. The previous high was 3 minutes and 30 seconds into overtime. That's nuts. Oh, Shea Theodore. Oh, good D. Vegas has not had much going on for them in overtime, but Dallas has had a lot of offensive zone pressure. Dallas has done really well in the neutral zone. Here they go again. Dallas has numbers, 2-on-1. Missed. Try to bank it in. Oh, Logan Thompson. Oh, come on. Howden. Shot. Logan Thompson, you magnificent goalie. Guys, holy cow. This is the sloppiest hockey. That was such a nothing play. Oh, no. Oh, no. How on earth from that angle? That is insane. That is an insane shot from Johnston. That kid is gonna do amazing things in the NHL. Oh, not today, old friend. Vegas Golden Knights lose 3-2 in overtime against the Dallas Stars. This is the first time Jamie Benn has beaten us in his last 10 tries. I'm not trying to do that. Like, I'm not trying to bag on Stars. Like, they played an excellent game. We should not have even been in the conversation to win this game. They outplayed us left, right, up, down, center, just everywhere for a majority of this game. The only reason that we had an opportunity is because of, I've said this already, but Logan Thompson. And because of that, like, it shouldn't hurt, right? But no, because the fact that we had stolen it up to this point, just the Golden Knights, everyone, because every single person on the roster makes more than Logan Thompson. Logan Thompson is probably the lowest paid player on the team. Everyone owes him a steak dinner. Man. Dallas, definitely not out. Like, the Vegas Golden Knights are still up in the series 2-1, but it's 2-1, right? And Dallas is a phenomenal road team, and they outplayed us tonight. Like, it was easy. And so we'll see if they're able to replicate that performance on Monday. Hopefully not, obviously. But yeah, Wyatt Johnston, what a player. Player of the game goes to Logan Thompson first, because it should have been like 10-2, and then Wyatt Johnston second for sure. Every time that Vegas had a shot in overtime, it went right into Otter's glove. Otter did well in that regard, and the Stars had a number of different opportunities on Vegas in overtime that it felt like they were outplaying us for a majority of the time. A bunch of just mistakes on both sides throughout that overtime. Everyone was exhausted. Speaking of exhausted, I am. It is currently 2:18. And last thing before I close is that is the high in Logan Thompson's career in saves. And it's just gonna have... I found this on the web. Thanks, Siri. It's gonna have an asterisk, but if we're able to get that kind of a game out of him again on Monday, hopefully we won't need to, then Vegas is still looking good. Welcome to the series. Still got a ways to go on this one. But that's going to be it for round 1, game 3's nightly review. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good night.